When it comes to ITZY, I have had some parasocial love-hate relationship with them. As a group, they started out really strong in every angle possible. They are one of the most memorable events to ever come out of K-pop in 2019, and mind you, that's the year they debuted. Not only offering bold and distinctive aesthetics and performances, they also really showed the audience that they were addicted to serving sonically. When I tell you how fresh and needed Dalla Dalla and ITZY were in the K-pop scene back then, they really made this electropop bass house music unique to their own personality and sound. Nobody really was doing what they were doing, but now everybody is doing what ITZY popularized. We were so happy that day. Unfortunately, right after Wannabe and its accompanying mini album It's Me, which, in my opinion, was peak ITZY, we began to see their decline. It really is JYP's fault because they clearly did and do not know what to do with ITZY's development. They almost suffered the same with Twice, but now we know they're doing their own thing with new disco and other dance genres. But with ITZY, the water has been oh so murky. They could have easily went with the aggressive and quirky sounding electropop route, which really makes sense since 2019 was actually the year when hyperpop was at its final peaking moments. They could have been that hyperpop group, since no K-pop group has really done hyperpop genre the right way. And that's no shade to aespa. aespa is doing their own thing, but their music just happens to cross paths with ITZY a lot in terms of electropop, and that's it. Listen, if you say, well, they gotta move on from the concept to grow. No. Now let's rethink about it. You can grow without losing your identity. ITZY was so amazing and unique that they even got to have a Sophie production at one point back then.
ITZY for 24 hours. 서둘러 시간이 아까워. 알다시피 난 뭔가 다.
Rest in peace, but as time goes by, they're starting to lose more and more of their uniqueness as a group. Think about Dalla Dalla and ITZY. Those songs are ITZY to a T. We saw a beacon of hope when they came back with Sneakers, but still, it wasn't there enough yet. Fast forward to this year, ITZY have finally made a comeback with their 7th mini album, Kill My Doubt. The overall theme of this EP centers around their own grievances on their career thus far, their own internal battles, and whatnot. The girls actually went through an interview individually. Yuna herself recalled the process feeling like it was a therapy session. They got to pour out their own feelings and struggles they've experienced as an ITZY member. It's actually such a great idea for building a theme of an album, and it feels so custom-made and personal to them. But why did I not see any of the girls' name in the songwriting credits? I really would love to hear what they got to say personally, rather than listening to a secondhand experience through these songs. Not like any of the songs should be entirely self-written, but at least let them co-write it. The rollouts for this EP itself was a mess. Let me tell you, they literally learned some basic boxing in order to present better poses and postures for the album photos. But why did they end up choosing this one as the cover? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. They need to fire their creative directors real bad, alongside with their stylists. I really am disappointed with their concept declines. It's such a shame. It's just incredibly sad to witness. What happened to actual good photo shoots? Okay, I guess let me do a little how to fix it section in this video. Instead of focusing too much on high fashion looks and glam makeup, why don't we learn a thing or two from Le Seraphim's Unforgiven photoshoot? Cohesive costumes with quote-unquote dirty, bloody, warrior-like makeup looks, including the band-aids? You know, less is more sometimes. Like, that could have heightened the boxing concept so much more. Le Seraphim didn't even use any photos for their Dookie album cover, so nobody would have noticed. And also, they couldn't have rented a boxing arena? Like, come on. The potential is there. The concept is clear, just a little bit more commitment to amplify the experience of the album. But the main problem is, there's just too much going on. Sure, ITZY's aesthetic staple is maximalist, but it doesn't mean it cannot look good and cohesive. Anyways, let's talk about the most important thing, the music. This EP is predominantly electropop, trap, and alternative pop. You know, it really is a decade of alternative pop. It's just inescapable. I have some songs that I like, some that I despise, so let's get into it. I like it. Or maybe I just like the idea of the song. I don't know, I'm just a sucker for this kind of synthpop music. Please, I wish I am in the majority of people shitting on this song. But no, I cannot make the music not bop. The chorus is so good, like I can't even lie. From the deep synth transitioning into some house drums, this arrangement is just music to my ears. The top line is also nice, I like the melodies. Listen, I don't expect ITZY of all groups to serve vocals, but for this slower paced song, it demands a little bit more vocal ability, which, unfortunately, the girls couldn't provide. It was so hard watching the girls struggling to record this song with JYP himself. It really was. But this song is just out of their range. They sound nasal and off-key on the record. Oh, it's kind of bad for them. But that's okay. They did their best and there's always room for improvements. Let's have fun a bit. Damn. Okay. It's tough. I like most parts of this song. I love the intro, the first verse, the first post-chorus, the second verse, and the second post-chorus. Again, K, and that's it. I despise the chorus. I despise that electric guitar. It sounds like a half-baked 100 gag song. It feels like a little out of place. And the added trap beats in the outro doesn't help at all. But here's an idea. What if we replaced those guitars with some nasty synth bass so we can have our classic quirky ITZY electropop back? I think that's what the chorus lacks. That ITZY touch, you know? Cake, to me, almost hit the mark, but just for some reason, JYP just couldn't see it. They truly have no idea how to bring the best out of ITZY this past year or two. But hey, it's still cute for what it is, and it sparked another beacon of hope for their second studio album. I can feel it. I can feel that their sophomore album is gonna be their magnum opus. Trust. Let's pray. Fingers crossed. This is their life's too short. I have to come clean and say I too am guilty of quote tweeting this music video teaser with ITZY has lost the plot. It's just not for me. I don't like basic pop music in K-pop. K-pop is more than that to me. This song is just so pop radio formula music that is basically everywhere in the West. Think about Anne-Marie, Bibi Rexha, and etc. Listen, I have high standards for ITZY because first of all, they're from a giant company that is JYP. They have all the resources to get producers to make great, interesting B-sides. It's not a sin to demand better for the girls. If this song was intended to appeal to the Western market, why don't we try to fill in the gaps there with real K-pop? A very fun, multifaceted, unpredictable genre of music. The genre that fascinates us in the first place. It's their turn to learn our shit, you know what I mean? But, despite my complaints, this song is cute for what it is. It's a cute pop song with some sprinkles of trap and R&B. It sounds cute, the production is not offensive, the girls sound comfortable singing on this song. Of course, the rap verse can go, and that's all that matters. A cute R&B moment from the EP.
Yeah, you make me bratty. 항상 같은 식인 걸.
Okay, I can work with this. This is good. This is good. A regular trap pop song at the service, but if you use your headphones or turn up your speaker, damn, there are some cute little percussions under. There are some cowbells and some little synths going on in there. I love it. I kinda love the girl's delivery here. It's just laid back and easy listening. There's still nothing crazy going on here. There's no progression structure-wise. It's just standing there, being cute. Is this song pushing boundaries or some next level shit? No, but it's definitely the better B-side from this EP. Okay, it's a pop rock track. Usually, there's nothing I hate more than pop rock / pop punk, especially in K-pop. But Want It is an exception. Like, that's how you do pop rock without surrendering your entire identity. Remember what I said earlier? Like, whoa, just good pop rock was born that day. In this case, Psychic Lover, it's okay. It's not offensive to my ears. This song reminds me a lot of No Celestial by LE SSERAFIM. Probably the hook, but I don't know. There are some nice melodies and also drum and bass moments in the chorus. If you know anything about me, I love drum and bass. The verses are whatever, just your run-of-the-mill Melanie Martinez verse. It's only 2 minutes and 44 seconds and thank God it is. If it's past 3 minutes, there's no saving for this potentially boring song. Alright, I'm gonna say the word. It's mid. See? This is ITZY. Hands down, the best song on the album. That synth is crazy! This is, in my opinion, how ITZY matures sonically. They can still use a bold, dark sounding synth while also sound quote unquote serious, you know? Oh, I'm still thinking about that synth. The girl's delivery is also very good. I love it. In the Morning could never. Quirked up electropop is just made for ITZY. I'm not even kidding. For real. Alright, with this mini album, it is still unclear what direction is ITZY going to. This project just feels like a collection of random songs. That's crazy because with the interview method, it really should have felt like it was tailor-made. Although having some good songs, Kill My Doubt is far from cohesive. That's for sure. This is kind of unfortunate because Cake could have been the song of the summer. But I don't see myself rushing to Spotify to play the song again in the future. The only song that I'd probably crave to listen to again is Killshot. Definitely. But for what it is, I'll give this one a 7 out of 10. What are your thoughts on this EP? Was it a letdown? Did it exceed your expectations? What's your favorite song? Sound them out in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!